Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today in this video we will be discussing Sui and one other crypto. We'll be conducting machine learning based price forecast and regression analysis as well as risk reward based estimated bull run target. None of the content is financial advice, so let's get started. We'll start with the overall sentiment. Over the last 24 hours, the narratives related to cryptos, most of them are green. That means they are bullish in colors. There are some bearish narratives, such as is Bitcoin in trouble, and you can check each of this narrative on cryptoweeklies.com. The link is on the bottom of your screen. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. The overall sentiment is neutral at 50%, not too bullish, not too bearish, not too bullish. Overall sentiment score in the middle of the pack. In terms of the narratives which are gaining popularity over the last 7 days, Bitcoin definitely is the most discussed narrative. Bullish sentiment definitely still prevalent in the market. You can see over here Sui and Sui related discussions are also gaining some traction. This is content generated on YouTube and X over the last 7 days related to crypto. Again, US presidential candidate, ETF related narratives, who is Satoshi, and that narrative is gaining some traction. XRP, Cardano, also Ethereum and Solana are usually one of the famous narratives. Again, Sui and Aptos are gaining some traction over the last 7 days. The meme coin narrative has died down a little. There are discussions related to altcoins, but again, not as much as Bitcoin. Ethereum again over here. Solana was on this narrative. All this gets updated every single day. Looks at running last 7 days worth of narratives related to crypto. Now we'll focus our attention on Sui for a while. So we have this estimated bull target based on the risk reward ratio. We analyze over here the regression risk, the time weighted average price, the simple moving average price, that is the base risk, that is the difference between the the current price and the 20-week simple moving average price for Sui. The time weighted average price is how it's doing with respect to its the price across time, and then regression based analysis is how far is it from the fair value. So per this analysis, now that the price of Sui is at around $1, between $1.80 and $1.90. Again, slight pump today at around $1.94. Our chart get updated every 24 hours. Again, the purpose is not a shorter term, but again the bull run target going forward end of 2024 and 2025. So per this analysis, again per the tokenomics, almost $2, but again one concerning factor is circulating supply at around 2.7 billion, max supply at around 10 billion. Again, only 27% of the max supply is in circulation. In terms of the daily low at around $1.75, daily high at around $1.94. Again, you can see that's where Sui is. In terms of one more analysis before we do the analysis of its regression analysis, per the heat map, you can see over the last 90 days Sui has been the winner with decent gain across 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days and 90 days. Overall score at 83. That is the crypto of the day. Sorry about the disturbance. So in terms of where Sui stands with respect to the other cryptos, definitely leading the pack. You can see Sui decent gain, 180% gain over the last 90 days, followed by Tau, which is BitTensor. For the last 30 days, BitTensor slightly edges ahead of Sui, but again 121 as opposed to 152, not too much of a difference. Over the last 7 days, Sui has a lead on BitTensor. Over the last 24 hours, again a healthy lead, coming in at first spot. You can see over here, if you toggle on coin market cap as well, Sui is leading the 24-hour recovery and the 7-day recovery as well for crypto, if you ignore some of the new crypto and the meme coins. And now let's go back to the estimated bull target for Sui. With this price and regression analysis, the factor which works in favor of Sui is that it has not been around for more than one market cycle. It was launched in some time in 2023, which was the recovery year from the 2022 bear market. So it has not witnessed a full bear market again out in May of 2023. So again, that means its time weighted average price is higher because again it never went down like most cryptos did in 2022. The SMA risk is at around 0.83, again quite high at this point. The regression risk slightly low at around 0.57, and if you compare this with Bitcoin, you will find a compelling case. Again, bull run peak, that's the reason that it has not witnessed a bear market. The bull run peak is also slightly hampered at around $2.51. Again, this is the price is up almost 50 cents away from the target. So again, if you are planning to accumulate right now, again this is not financial advice, but the best time to accumulate was back when this color was green and red and not green. Right now, during the green phases, it's usually a good time to get out of the market, and during the red phases, that's a good time to enter the market. The reward is only 1.38x. If you compare this with Bitcoin, and then we'll do it with ICP, Bitcoin at around 60k, regression risk 0.08. That is because Bitcoin is trading below the fair value at this point. Time weighted average price high because Bitcoin rarely spends time below the time weighted average price. You can see this is the time weighted average price component. This is 18k is the time weighted average price. Bitcoin has not touched that. Even in the depths of the bear market, never comes close to this. And in terms of the SMA risk, you can see over here at around 0.32. Our bull target for BTC is at around, again SMA risk is essentially same. The weighted risk at 0.33. That means 1/3 risk, 2/3 reward. Bull run target around 173k. Reward at around 2.89x compared to Sui, much healthier return at this point. That means again, the opposite of this is ICP. Latest price at around $8. Again, ICP has been around longer than Sui. It has witnessed a full bear market. I know its market cap is lower than Sui, but it's still under top 30 cryptos by market cap. Again, circulating supply at around 470 million. Total supply at around 524. Again, 80% of supply, total supply is in circulation, unlike Sui, which is only 27%. And again, if you check over the last 1 year, the price once at one point went to $20, and now it's at $8. In terms of market cap versus price growth, again they are going hand in hand. That means the growth in market cap is reflected in price. That's because most of the tokens are in circulation. If you compare Sui on this parameter, you will find something very strange. Let's check over here on a logarithmic scale. The price chart looks like, in terms of price, it has taken out the previous high at around $2, but in terms of market cap growth, a significant difference between back in March, the market cap was at around 2.3 billion. Now it's above 5 billion, so about 2x, but the price has not grown, has barely grown. Again, it has not even reached the previous all-time high. That means whatever growth is happening in market cap is not getting reflected in price. That means unless you are staking and growing your stake at proportion of this market cap growth and differential between the price and market cap growth, you are losing out on your gains. This is because the reason, it's not because Sui is a bad project or anything, but the amount of tokens in circulations are almost 25%. That means the new unlocks will have significant impact. So again, not financial advice, but this is, usually happens with the newer project. Again, ICP was a victim of this unlock schedule, and again you can see this getting reflected in the price at one point at around $420 in the peak bull run. Now it's nowhere close to that price action, even though we are crypto was in a bull market for most of 2024. Per this analysis, now focusing on ICP $8 current price, and regression risk less than 0.2. Time weighted average price risk is 0 because time weighted average price is higher for ICP than the current price over here. You can check over here. Time weighted average price is the blue line. The price is below that point. In terms of the SMA risk, again coming to at around slightly higher valuation at around 0.75. That means there are three different components to this estimated bull case analysis, where two risks are less, one is slightly high. If you weight it properly, this is not equally weighted. Regression risk takes about 50% of the weight, because that is a great predictor of overvaluation, undervaluation. Second one is time weighted average price, and SM is more a short term look back of whether the price is close to a peak or a bottom. Weighted risk is 0.22. That means again reward is 4, risk is 1, 4:1 ratio. Peak bull run target for ICP at around $34, reward at around 4.27. So if you compare that with Sui, its reward is at around only 1.38, which is even less than Bitcoin at this point. Again 2.9x reward potentially. This is again an analysis using same parameters. We have not put our thumb on scale for any crypto, or it has been very non-partial analysis at this point. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.